Morning, welcome to Yoga Nomad. My name is Karen and today's session is a wonderful way to wake up the body and to get yourself energized for the day ahead. So we're going to start in this position, this kneeling position, if it's comfortable. If it's not, sit down on the bottom. We're just going to take a couple of deep breaths, resting the hands on the knees. Relax the shoulders down, maybe close the eyes. Just a couple of deep breaths in and out through the nose. Just to settle the mind, settle the body, and begin to notice how we feel this morning. Let's just take one more. Nice, blinking open those eyes. Okay, we're going to start by reaching up those arms and coming high up on those knees. Maybe find a tiny little back bend, nothing too crazy. Reach those arms, spread those fingers wide. And then sitting the bottom back onto those heels. Take the arms behind you and just squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a big breath in as we reach up. And a big breath out as you swing those arms behind. And again, inhale, coming up. Exhale, this time we're coming all the way down to find child's pose. Push the bottom back, reach those arms out. Now just adjust those knees. Take the knees a bit wider, keep the toes together, the big toes together. Reach those arms out as far as you can, getting into those shoulders. Take a breath. Nice, now walking the hands over to the right side, stretching into that left side of the body. Left hand on top of right if you can. Push those hips back to find the stretch. Take a breath. Nice, let's switch sides, walking all the way over to that left side. Right hand on top of the left. Push the hips back, find the stretch. Take a breath. Coming all the way back to the center, reaching through your child's pose. Take another deep breath. Nice, and slowly coming all the way up to all fours, making sure we're all in line. Wrists under shoulders, knees are hip distance apart. Just take that little shimmy into those hips. And then we're going to take a dynamic puppy pose. So walking the hands out as far as they'll go. And when they won't go any further, you're going to start to lower the chest and then bring it back up again. And do it again, lower it down. Back up, keep the hips nice and high. One more time, lowering down and bringing it back up. Walking those hands in, making sure again you're all in line. Cat-cow here, getting into that spine a little bit. So drop the belly, lift the head, tailbone tucks up, big breath in. And as you breathe out, let's round the back nice and slow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back. And one more time, inhale up. And exhale, take it back. Nice, spine comes back to neutral. Tuck those toes. Let's find our first downward facing dog. So let the head relax, let the face relax, let the shoulders relax. Find a bit of movement here. So where does your body want to go right now? Maybe you can paddle out those feet. Maybe you can dip those hips. Just move wherever your body feels like it needs to go. Keeping the head relaxed, keep the face relaxed. Nice, now holding it nice and still here. See if you can tuck that tailbone up a little bit higher. Take a breath. Nice, then bend the knees, looking to the top of your mat and start to make your way all the way to the top. Find your forward fold. Bend the knees, get the chest on the thighs again. Head just relaxes down. Take a big breath. And then taking a hold of opposite elbows, little sway side to side in your ragdoll. Nice. Then let those hands lower down one more time. Take a big breath. Now we're going to inhale to lengthen our spine. So legs are straight, back is straight. You can either keep the fingertips on the ground or bring them to the shins or to the thighs, depending on what feels best for you. Take a big breath here. And then forward fold again. And then let's slowly roll it all the way up to stand. Take a big breath in and reach all the way up. A big breath out as we fold all the way back down again. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, fold. Plant those hands down, step to find your plank. Going to take your chaturanga, so if the knees need to go down, that's fine. Slowly bending those elbows, lowering all the way to the ground. As you inhale, pushing up, finding your baby cobra. Take a breath, notice what these hips are feeling like, what this lower back feels like. Then tucking those toes, find that downward facing dog. Take a big breath. Nice, we're going to lift up that right leg. And then we're going to step this right foot in between the hands, finding your runner's lunge, making sure you're in that right position. So the knee right over the ankle, strong back leg. See what's going on in this hip flexor. Take a breath. And then lower that back knee to the ground, untuck the toe and reach all the way up. Inhale, reach out of these hips. And then as you exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper, seeing what's going on in these hip flexors. Nice, tucking that back toe, find your high lunge. Nice, strong back leg. This is the balance, remember, so fix your gaze. Nice, come back to that runner's lunge, hands come down and step that back foot in to meet the front to find your forward fold. Rolling all the way up to stand, and we'll do exactly the same on the other side. Take a big breath in as you reach up. Big breath out as you fold all the way down. Plant those hands down, step back to find your plank. Lowering through your version of chaturanga all the way to the ground. Untuck those toes, gently pushing up, finding your cobra. Maybe the arms straighten a bit more this time. Tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Nice, left leg lifted up. Let's step it through for that runner's lunge. Making sure you've landed right. Take a breath. Lower the back knee, untuck that back toe, reach all the way up, lifting out of these hips. And then sink into these hips, see what they feel like on this side. Take a breath. Nice, then tuck that back toe. Let's see if you can come into that high lunge. Breathe. Hands down to the ground for runner's lunge. Stepping the back foot in to meet the front. Find your forward fold. Slowly rolling all the way up to stand. Taking that big breath in, reach all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands plant down, step to find your plank. Lowering through your chaturanga. Find your cobra. Tuck the toes, find your downward facing dog. Nice, moving back into that right side now. Lift up that right leg. Nice, let's step it through, finding that runner's lunge again, making sure you're all in line. Anchor your back foot down, we're heading into warrior two. Nice strong arms, relax the shoulders down, turn out this front knee. And moving into house pose here. So you're going to turn these toes of this front foot to the center, reach all the way up, palms come together. Reach as high as you can, take a breath. Nice, and then back to warrior two. Turn out the toes, sink deep into this front knee. And let's reverse our warrior. Left hand drops down, right arm reaches up, find the stretch, take a breath. Nice, coming back to runner's lunge. Step to find plank. Take your chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Nice, let's do that on the other side this time. Left leg lifts. step it through for that runner's lunge. Always check you've landed right. Back foot anchors down, heading into warrior two. Open up those arms, sink into this front knee. Finding house pose, turn the toes, reach up. Big breath. Back to warrior two. And then let's reverse. Right hand down this back leg, left arm reaches up, find the stretch. Finding runner's lunge. You're on the back tippy toes, step back to find your plank. Take your version of chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, whatever you feel like this morning. And then back to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Nice, and bend the knees, looking to the top of your mat and start to step all the way to the top. Finding that forward fold again, let the head relax. This time see if you can take your arms behind the legs. See if you can grab a hold of opposite elbows. Take a big deep breath. Nice, and then release. And you're going to find your chair pose from here. Sink into these legs, sweep the arms low, and then bring them high. Nice, take a breath. Holding in this chair pose, start to feel the legs firing up. Always check down, make sure you can see all your toes. Nice, one more. And then coming up to stand. Nice. How do you fancy a little balance this morning? Okay, so we're going to find tree pose. So lifting up the toes of that left foot, ground them down, see if you can grip the mat with that left foot. This left leg is super strong. Lifting up your right knee, find your drishti point, your point of focus, so something that isn't going to move. Find your breath. And then can you bring this foot to the inside of this left thigh? Palms come together, push the palms together, they'll help you balance. Nice, and release. Shake out those legs. Let's try on the other side. So lifting up the toes of this right foot, and then planting them down, gripping the mat with those toes. Strong right leg. Bring the palms together. Let's lift up this left knee. Find your balance. And then bringing this left foot to the inside of this right thigh. And breathe. Nice, release. Give those legs a little shake. And then let's find our chair pose again. So bending those knees, sitting into that imaginary chair, sweep your arms low and bring them high. Take a big breath. Nice, then bringing the hands down to heart center, take a breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to twist to the left. So hook your right elbow on the outside of this left knee. Push the two together, so you need your strong arms and your strong legs here. Keep your spine nice and long. Take a breath. Nice, come back to chair. Keep the bend in the knees. Then palms come together, big breath in. And as you breathe out, twist in the opposite direction. Hooking the elbow, spine long. Big deep breaths. Nice, come back to center. Find that chair pose again. Let's just take one more breath here. Make sure those legs are working. And then forward fold. Let the head relax. Coming down into all fours. Taking your tabletop again, checking you're all in line. Just take a little shimmy into these hips. Nice. Hold it nice and still. And then crossing the ankles over and see if you can sit yourself back into your easy seat. Nice. Taking a big breath in. And breathing out. And again. Nice, take a big breath in, reach up. Big breath out as we fold to the side, plant the hand down, reach over. Inhale to the center. And exhale to the other side. Inhaling up. And exhaling to twist, opposite hand to knee, fingers behind. Inhale to sit up tall. And exhale to twist. Inhale to the center, reaching up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale as you sit up tall. And exhale to twist. Nice. Inhale to the center, reach all the way up. Palms together, draw them down, breathing out. Let's do that again, big breath in, reach all the way up. Palms together, draw them down, breathing out. One more time, big breath in. And breathing out. Nice, take another big breath in here. This time let it go through the mouth. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Hope you have a great day. See you soon.